last year's MVP, Justin Verlander. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
The World Series ends today. Game 7 coming up. We've got the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Should be one to remember.
Hace tanto tiempo que no estás y no encontré nada.
The World Series ends today. Game 7 coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies against the Houston Astros. And it's off to Houston.
Welcome, everybody. Here it's time to wind down, or is it wind up? This is Game 7, the World Series. We will have a winner. Great pitching. That's what you expect when the name is Roy Halladay on the mound. Tonight, Minute Maid Park is the site as the Astros get one at home. Starting on the mound, we'll see Brett Myers. And as he gets going against these Philadelphia hitters, what do you think's in store?
Sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup. A lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
This is how the Phillies are lining up. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you want an old-school leadoff hitter? That's Juan Pierre. He's going to take a ton of pitches. He's not going to hit very many home runs, but he can run the bases with the best of them. Very aggressive, not afraid. That's what you love about Juan Pierre.
Hitting it off, here's Ty Wigginton. As we get started, Steve, how about a take on the Astros?
Well, they've taken this thing as far as they can go, all the way to the deciding game of the World Series. Somebody out there, somebody in that lineup is going to be tonight's hero. Who's it going to be?
The pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. And shall we lay this down for you folks? There is no tomorrow. There is no second chance. Steve, what you were talking about, it is hero time.
And the question is, will this hometown crowd be the difference maker? I know this. They're going to have a lot of fun watching this game.
That is a strike. Brett Myers, 0-2.
Well, this is exactly the situation where he's going to pull the curveball out. This guy really struggles with it when he's behind.
Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. One-two pitch coming. Swing and a liner to right center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. Get a chance to check out the Astros defense out on the field like this.
Well, within their division, it's the highest ranked defensive team. They make the plays, and it really is one of the things that distinguishes them from the rest of the competition.
And that'll give Ryan Howard the chance with a runner on. They set up away. Cutter misses. 1-0.
Good movement on the cut fastball there. Just couldn't quite catch the bottom corner of the strike zone. Good eye at the plate.
Ready with a 1-0. And a swing and a miss by Howard. That count now is even.
But Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2. Well, he's running, taking off for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Gets the out at second base. That's a big out. Takes that base runner off the path.
Now this catcher's got a great arm. He just gunned it like a cannon down there and going back to the dugout now.
Strike the ball out, Myers. Bring the heat.
And that breaks low, and it even ends up in the dirt. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one swung out and missed by Ryan Howard.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And their catcher at the plate.
Now you check out Ruiz. Been a good burst of production from him lately with 8 hits in his last 16.
And he's done everything he can to help the guys behind him, always on base.
Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Here's the pitch. He swings now and really hit that. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And the Astros getting ready to start this one off.
Now batting for the Houston Astros.
And out on the mound, we've got Roy Halladay. He'll get the start for Philadelphia. Steve, what's he going to be conscious of now as he takes a look at these Houston hitters?
Well, if you're a hitter against Roy Halladay, you have to know that he's going to pound the bottom of the strike zone with that sinker and then work his slider and cutter off of it. He's a tough matchup.
First pitch on the way. Sinker just missed. 1-0.
But Gary, when he gets ahead of the count 1-0, he really likes to swing the bat, so you can't give him anything too good to hit right now.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a sinker that winds up in good old Mother Earth. Slider bends in for the strike. 2-1.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
Here's the 2-1. There's a drive. Left center field. It is deep. Still going. Goodbye. It's gone. Home run. The Astros are on the board with a big fly. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball in a 1-0 lead.
start the day. First batter up was already one out of the park.
And if you're the pitcher on the mound, you're not so sure you really wanted to start this day.
No, that's not the way he wanted to start it for sure. He's got to shake it off, regroup, and go right back at it.
Now we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Astros. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, line drive hitters usually find their way on base quite a bit, and Brian Bogusevich is just that. Good eye in the batter's box for a young guy. He's a converted pitcher, so it might take him a while to get this hitting thing down, and I think he has the hand-eye coordination to do just that.
At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. Takes that high one for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there, he just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the changeup, but it's 1-2.
Well, you got to like the way he's changing speed and mixing up his pitches. He just missed, though, with that changeup down and away.
Taps this one foul off to the left. And he fouls another one off.
Well, anytime you're behind in a count, and in this case the 1-2 count, you have to maintain that focus. You have to really be dialed into what the pitcher's throwing. You have to get in that defensive mode, though, and make sure you can foul it off, and that's what he did there to keep himself going.
Now the 2-2. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Change up in there, punches him up. Number 1.
Well, this thing just about stops as it gets to home plate. The hitter could have reloaded a couple times if he decided to swing. Instead, he just wanted to watch it go by.
Now we'll take a quick look at how Philadelphia lines up in the diamond defensively. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Out in the field, it's all about instincts, and Placido Polanco has some of the best instincts around. Not only can he play third base as well as anybody defensively, he's also a very good second baseman. The great thing I like about Polanco is playing second. He's great at turning the double play. And playing third, he's great at starting the double play with an accurate, strong arm. He gets it to the second baseman early.
And the pitch from Wheeler's low that time for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Third baseman, number 2.
Third baseman up. He delivers. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Good changeup. It's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. And that's another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
The 1-2 on its way. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. The Astros lead 1-0. Great to have you with us here tonight. These fans here at the ball yard dealing with some pretty frigid weather. They're bundled up. Hunter Pence in the box. Here's the delivery. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Been a good burst of production from him lately with 8 hits in his last 17 at-bats. They just cannot seem to keep him off base. He's tough at bats, fighting off good pitches, finding a way to get on.
Swing and a hot shot. And that's through, a base hit. So Juan Pierre will come up.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
At this point in the game with Hunter Pence on base, you have to be thinking stolen base. He's got to be aggressive and get a good jump.
And they don't want to forget about him over there, but he's back easily. Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball. 1-0.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hand.
And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
Throws over to first. The 1-1. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, when you look at Juan Pierre's numbers, some effective at-bats from him these last several games, going 11 for his last 29 at-bats.
And it doesn't matter what they're throwing him. He's finding his way to get on base and help his team.
Good patience as Juan Pierre lets that one go by. For a ball. It's even. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. That one gets through for a base hit.
Coming to bat.
What a great opportunity here for the Phillies.
Third base.
Well, even though they lost the last game, he had 2 big hits, and that's a good sign if you're the manager of this team, that he's starting to swing the bat really well.
RBI chance. Placido Polanco would like to make contact. Runners at first and second. Nobody out.
Foul!
It's fouled off. Good patience there. Placido Polanco lets that one go by. For a ball. Count is even.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
He deals. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1.
Well, a good count right here for the hit and run. A 2-1 count. Does the manager have enough guts to take a chance on running the count to 3-1 with a pitch out to try to nail the runner at second base?
Hit up the middle. Up with it now. He's on board way ahead of that play. That'll bring Chase Utley to bat.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
And this is what they've been working for in this ball game. Golden opportunity here. Base hit, we've got a whole new game.
You don't know how many of these opportunities you're going to get. You have to capitalize when you do. I think he's up to it.
This is a clutch hit situation. Got a feeling on this visit to the mound there's going to be a little deep chatter going on.
I think a little heart-to-heart out there. A little challenge from the manager to see how he's doing. Also probably talking a little bit of strategy.
Swung on line to right center field. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. That first run scores. He scores, counted, and no longer tied. And run number 3 is across. Oh, and a wild throw.
Coming to bat.
The defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
And it's Jim Thome in the box now. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
I think we just saw some important production right there, guys. To get on the board at this stage of the game gives them a real chance to build confidence and to win.
Here it comes. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1. Early on in a game like this, your bats are working. You're showing you can take some strides, jump out in front. Get the feeling right now the confidence is growing.
Oh, I think you're right about that. I think what you want to do is just get those tack-on runs. Just find ways to continue to score to build that momentum.
He makes contact. Line drive. One away.
Well, this ball is tattooed. It's flying off the bat. The shortstop is right there to glove it for the out.
It's Sosa at the plate.
But Jerry, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate now.
One out with the runner at third. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. On to first, 2 away.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, designated hitter, number 12.
And it rolls around to the top again.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
Here's the first pitch. A shot up the middle. Number 3. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. And they get that run in.
Number 17.
Chance will come with 2 down for Howard. Struck out swinging his last time up. Towards the middle. Altuve. And he'll step on the bag. That'll do it. A tough inning for Myers. Offensive explosion. 4-spot second inning. He's got to contain if he's going to stay in. And we'll see the Astros coming up next.
For the Houston Astros.
Now we've got Tucker.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. The 1-0 now. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. On the way. That one's wide of the mark, and it's 3-0.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Fastball, that's over for a strike. 3-1.
Even on a 3-0 count, you don't want to make it that fat a pitch when you throw it to the plate. He better not throw it again. 3-1.
Pitchers ain't giving him up, but he's going to do that there. That's ball 4.
Well, it's quite a battle. He hates to lose this one. Those free passes can come back to haunt you. Plus, the pitching coach in the dugout counting your pitches right now.
And that will bring up Jared Saltalamacchia. On the way. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. He's 4 for 19 lifetime off the Phillies.
And it just seems like there's always that one team that you struggle against, and this happens to be the team for him.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
Well, Gary, when you're trailing, you don't want to run into outs, but they have good speed now at first base. May not be a bad idea to try to steal and get a runner in scoring position.
Howard will keep an eye on him over there. Swung on, popped way up to shallow right. 2 away.
Well, he got underneath that, hit it right up the chute, the second baseman, able to make the play easy.
And we'll get a look at McCormick swinging the bat. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
You know, for whatever reason, it seems to me he's holding back that sinker, that pitch to get the ground ball out, to keep the ball in the ballpark. As the game wears on, that's going to be a critical pitch for him.
Good pitch from Wheeler, swung on and missed.
Well, he's going to have to step out of the box and relace his shoes and tie him tighter, swinging out of his shoes on that sinker.
Good hard sinker that time, in control in the count now, 0-2.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
Foul!
The pitch, and the sinker swung on and missed, side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Phillies 4, Houston 1. Leadoff hitter Carlos Ruiz. He flew out his last time up. And starts him out here. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Hunter Pence in the box. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Well, mixing up your pitches and having command, and he has brought none of those to the table in this one, and that's why he's gotten roughed up.
Well, the key is you have to have command of your pitches if you're going to use them, and if you don't, you tend to go to what you can throw over the plate, and that's not been enough today.
First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Here's the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? So Juan Pierre will come up.
Well, little action going right now for this team. A single here with 1 out. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can bring him across.
First AB of the game, he got a base hit that came off Valdez.
Now, I know he's able to get a hit off the fastball the last time, but I think you have to go right back there and challenge him again. And I'm not saying you have to throw it in the same location or the same eye level, but you have to be able to go back to using your fastball. You can't shy away from it.
The pitch. Strike 2. Pierre now has got to be careful, but a good punch hitter.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Ball. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball, a lot of down on that one. Ended up in the earth. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
You talk about a guy that's been absolutely unstoppable at the plate this series. 9 hits already, and it's not over yet.
And it's Placido Polanco now. Singled and scored his last time around. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Here's the first pitch. Bends that one a little too much. That curveball in the dirt. And he looks at a slider that's in there. 1-1. So far in this one, 1 for 1 off Valdez.
Well, it's time for this pitcher to make an adjustment. A four-seam fastball is really getting him burned today.
Swung on, hit. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. Here comes a runner for the plate. And he scores.
Well, speed is a two-way tool. We talked about how it helps on defense. Now you see how it helps on the base pass as he barrels around going into third base.
Chase Utley will be looking to drive something in here. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep packing on early.
Hit in the air to center field. And that looks like an RBI and a single. Throw in the dirt. He is in there.
They need to get it out right now. I mean, this offense just keeps depth of pressure on them. They need to regroup and get it out.
And Jim Thome. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's the delivery. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses. 0-1. Well, as the old redhead used to say, you get him in the catbird seat and you're on top, and that's where they are right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Which redhead was that?
That was Mr. Barber.
Ah, okay. I thought there was some other story we were talking about right there. Well, either way, it's nice to put it out of reach early, no question about it.
Swing and a miss and a ball outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And Jim Thome looks at that one. It's a call strike 3.
Here's the cutter coming at you.
63.
An excellent pitch.
And not very happy about that one either. You'll have to be careful about keeping those emotions in check. It's Sosa at the plate.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
Brown coming in now to pitch. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, this is the right move. You had to get the starter out of there, Gary. I mean, he didn't have his good stuff today, but now the bullpen's going to have to step up and see if they can't come back in the game.
First pitch on the way. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball. Lifetime numbers 219 off Houston. Here's the pitch. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Ball! Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2.
So if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. 5-run lead for the Phillies.
At the plate for the Houston Astros.
Maldonado's got his chance at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd.
Marcus Maldonado.
Swinging a soft grounder towards second. Number 2. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Second base. Number 27, Jose.
Altuve at the plate. You know, any great pitching coach will tell you that you got to keep the batters guessing. Swinging on pitches that may not be strikes, that's a major key. Here's a look at that trend and how it's gone.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance. He's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steven. You want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early and then try to make them chase. That's what he's had these hitters doing all game.
No problem with that
The
one.
Houston Astros. Shortstop. Number 3.
Their shortstop in the box. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss on Wheeler's pitch.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Good eye right there by Judd Lowry. It is a ball, and that'll even it. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory.
Ball!
And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. He deals. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So 1-2-3 inning for Roy Halladay. He's been effective through 3 innings, allowing only that run back in the first. And it'll be the Phillies.
Coming to bat.
Leading it off, here's Ty Wigginton. Reached on an error his last time around. And here's the first one. Swung on, that is hit. Hello, he got the glove in front of him and somehow made the catch. Probably saved his life.
This is the pitcher's worst nightmare. You throw the pitch and it comes right back at you. Sometimes it's just self-defense. He got the glove up and made the out.
Ryan Howard's batting now. There's one away. Bounced into a fielder's choice his last time. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
Good eye by Ryan Howard. Lays off that one, and we're even.
And one thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat. So I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
Strike 2 with a swing and a miss on a fastball.
Now he struggles with the changeup with 2 strikes, Gary. I'm going to pull the string right here.
The 1-2 on its way. Good eye by Ryan Howard. Lays off that one, and we're even.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Strike 3 call. Home plate umpire racks him up 2 down.
It took 5 pitches to get the job done, and it got done quickly.
Nah, you never go wrong with a strikeout, John.
Sometimes you're worried when you go up there, you're going to have a big battle at hand, and this one here went pretty quickly.
Number 3 slot up again here. 0 for 2 thus far. And starts him out here. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Fastball swung on. Can't make contact and behind on the count 0-2. The pitch. Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. One-two pitch coming. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. It doesn't get bigger than this one, folks. Game 7, World Series. Don't go anywhere.
Now coming to bat for the Houston Astros, number 44.
The first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. Retiring Alvarez.
For the Houston
One
Astros,
down.
third baseman, number 2.
In the box, their third baseman. Changing the eye level of hitters is such a key component. Here we can see the breakdown of how this guy has been mixing locations.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great pitching coaches will all agree that when you can mix locations along with pitch types, that you have the greatest chance of success each time out on the mound.
Hey, John, you know this is...
Swing and a ball hit very high, soaring straight away left field. Oh, goodbye. Home run, and Houston is chipping away at this lead. Well, that home run occurred with no one on, so they only chipped one off the deficit down by 4.
Pitching is so important, Gary. There's no question. The Astros, you know what? Mounting some offense, but still a long way to go.
At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. First pitch, a sinker away, 1-0. Steve, it's a confidence builder. Now, they still got a long ways to go here, but at least they're putting a little niche into that lead.
Well, and confidence is such a big factor. So, you know what? You make up a little ground here. You feel better your next time around through the lineup. So,
got to be capitalized on that pitcher's confidence drop.
You're right.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. That's the second out of the inning.
We almost got burned on this one. They shifted the outfield to the left, like the percentages say. He hit the ball to right, but the defense able to run it down and pull it in.
Vasquez at the plate. Last time he's 1 for 6 against Roy Halladay. First pitch, a sinker in there, 0-1. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
He's got to go right at the hitters, and when he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
The 1-1 on the way. 1-1 pitch, sharp breaking pitch in there for a strike. 1-2.
You want to throw the curveball away. Hard in and go with the curveball away. It's exactly what he did right there.
You're out.
And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So, Roy Halladay out of the inning. He's allowed 2 home runs. We'll head to the 5th here in Houston.
Up to the plate.
Leading it off, Hunter Pence. And a familiar face, familiar place. Different jersey and a different response from the crowd. First pitch to him. Back up the middle. Ooh, look out off the pitcher. Bounds away. Number 3. High throw. He is safe at first. And he's going to head for second. So they can't make the play. And he ends up at second. That's a double. Runner on at second. RBI opportunity now, Juan Pierre. He singled his last trip. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Number 3. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, third baseman.
RBI chance. Placido Polanco would like to make contact. Single home run in his last at bat. Harper's on at second. And the first pitch. That's off the plate away, 1-0. Swung on and fouled away. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And Polanco is swinging a miss. That'll even up the count for that strike.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Here's the pitch. Grounded softly to short. Number 3. In time for the out.
Up to the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies, second baseman.
And a shot here for Chase Utley with 2 down. 2 for 2 in the game. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder with that 4-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, and the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact. Change up, swung on and missed. That will retire the side. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Philadelphia 6, Astros 2.
Stepping up to the plate.
And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve. Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And the pitch from Wheeler's low that time for a ball.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
Curveball over for a strike, 1-1.
That pitch had great rotation on it. Really was a take pitch out of his hand, and he gets the strike.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2.
Oh, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
You're out. Curveball, got him, 1 away.
81 miles per hour and a big old breaker.
Number 20.
He's not going to gain the manager's favor missing pitches like that one. Looked like he could have made contact.
Yeah, it just shows you how great a pitch that was. Even good hitters get fooled.
And we'll get a look at McCormick swinging the bat. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Phillies. First pitch on the way. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
Well, it looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
Here's the 0-1 from Wheeler. Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Up to the plate for the
You can
Houston
hang laundry on that one. 94 miles per hour, pretty good velocity, but that's pretty straight.
And he just missed it on this one, taking his hacks on it, but he couldn't place it.
Yeah, hard to believe. Most big league hitters would put that one in the cheap seats. Must have taken his eye off it for a split second.
Maldonado's got his chance at the plate now. He bounced out his last time. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Goes inside with the sinker to try to tie up the hitter. Now let's see if he goes back away.
And it's fouled away. At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Phillies still on top. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. And Jim Thome to lead it off. 0 for 2 thus far. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
And leading off the 6th inning, we started with a 1-0 count.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
One pitch. Swing and a line drive. So with nobody out, he's on board.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
It's Sosa at the plate. Montero called on to do the hurling now as the Astros bring in their reliever.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
Now the first pitch. A bouncing ball to shortstop. He grabs it off the hop. And he gets there in time, and that will be an infield single. What a great opportunity here for the Phillies.
But when you're setting your defense, you don't set your defense for guys not to hit the ball well. This ball wasn't hit hard, but he gets down the line so quickly he's able to beat it out for that base hit.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
When you say ground ball, that's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side.
Foul!
On the way. Big swing and a miss and a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Even the best hitters can hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball if he doesn't get more movement on it than what he's throwing there.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
Ryan Howard's batting now. There's one away. Big things can happen anytime he steps in that batter's box. A swing and a foul off to the right side. He delivers. And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here.
This pitcher being very aggressive throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
And that one swung out and missed by Ryan Howard.
Gary, he's getting that hard, boring, sinking action on that pitch today, getting guys to swing over the top. 2 strikeouts in a row.
Catcher up to the plate. Got looking last time. And here's the first one. Fouled away. left him out there. 0-2.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. This is Game 7 of the World Series. Bottom of the 6th coming your way.
Now batting.
The top of the order is due up next. Altuve at the plate. Homered back in the first inning.
Jose Altuve.
And Wheeler throws one outside for a ball. Pitch, a sinker in there, 1-1.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Line drive left of the bag and foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 1 away.
He's had a phenomenal sinker today. 10 strikeouts.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. And his last at bat struck out swinging against Wheeler.
Well, he just blew that 4-seam fastball by him the last time up. You've got to think he's going to try to go there again, elevating his eyes.
Right after seeing it enough times, though, he's bound to make an adjustment.
Here's the pitch. Takes something off that time, in control with the count now, 0-2.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. Alvarez is in the batter's box. 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on, and that's foul back. And the pitch from Wheeler's low that time for a ball.
Okay, there's so many different ways to get hitters out. Velocity, the change in velocity, deception in movement. Well, his changeup gives you all of those.
Two-one pitch. Let him rip that time, but he misses to even the count at 2.
You know, as a hitter with Gary, we talk about how the quality of this guy's changeup. It's so difficult because you want to get out there and jump on that fastball. But when you do, if you bring your hands with you, you've got no chance on the changeup.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. Phillies still on top.
Now up to the plate.
And Hunter Pence up. He'll lead off the 7th inning.
The 3, Bryce Harper.
And he starts him out. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pence needs to protect the strike zone.
Hey, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
The pitch. That swung on and flied to right. That's one away.
Up to the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies. Left fielder.
One out, and here's Juan Pierre. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one to Alvarez. And he gets over to take care of it.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, third baseman, number 28.
Placido Polanco stands in, 2 down. 2 for 3 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Good patience there. Placido Polanco lets that one go by. For a ball. Count is even.
For some reason on the 1-1 count, he really likes to be aggressive. I'd have to try to work off the corners a little bit and see if I can't get it off the center of his bat.
Swing and a miss in the slider. 1-2. Up the middle. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. And that's going to bring Chase Utley to the plate.
A big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
Here's the delivery. And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. 7th inning stretch in Houston.
Now up to the plate.
And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
The count as we get going here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he has an outstanding changeup, Gary. That pitch that keeps the hitters off balance at the plate.
Ground ball to short. Sosa. And he throws on to first for the out for the win.
Houston Astros.
Now, what also makes this changeup effective is not just the change in velocity, Gary, but it's the movement, the sinking action he gets on the ball.
Now we've got Tucker. Flew out last time. He swings, hits a ball to right field. And he puts that one away for number 2.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
Vasquez at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. And Wheeler throws one outside for a ball.
They're on the biggest stage right here in the World Series, and it's slipping away. They cannot seem to cut this deficit. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. They need a bunch of base runners. They don't have to worry about home runs. Just get people on and see if you can make something happen.
One on the way. And this is hit in the air. Foul down the left field line. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. The 1-2 on its way. Change-up got him, and the side is retired. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. And it'll be the Phillies. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. And leading it off is Mike Trout.
Number 16.
Abreu will be their new pitcher as the Astros bring in their reliever. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Here it comes. And that's a strike. Mike Trout now is going to have to take a don't get struck out defensive stance here.
You have to have some kind of bat speed to catch up to that kind of a fastball up and in right there. Just couldn't do it.
Got him. One away.
Well, two strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
It's Sosa at the plate. Trying to get here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. That one's drilled to short. It's caught.
For the Philadelphia.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's what he did.
He makes contact. Line drive. That one's grabbed. Side retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Final game of this post. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And Wheeler throws one outside for a ball.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
Here's the 1-1. It's fouled away.
Oh!
One-two pitch coming. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Camp. Well, with 2 strikes on the hitter, he went with the heat. I'll tell you what, a fastball in the low 90s, still very, very effective.
And we'll get a look at McCormick swinging the bat. Struck out swinging his last time up. And he starts him out. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1.
One out in the 8th inning here, and obviously time running out on this offense. They've got to try to force their hand. They need base runners. Get on. You've got a chance maybe to cut this deficit here in the 8th. You don't want to put all of the work on yourselves in the 9th inning.
That's a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Well, a nice defensive approach right there. A pitch down in the strike zone below the knees, but he couldn't take that chance, and he just gets enough on it to foul it off.
To left center. Now it's 2 away. Center. That'll do it as they put that one away. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Phillies still on top. It's Ryan Howard to lead off. 0 for 4 in this one.
17.
You get into the postseason play, sometimes roles change, and maybe that's what's happening here. We've got a starter in the pen, Steve.
You don't hold anything back in the playoffs, Gary. Everybody's available. It doesn't matter the role. If somebody needs to come in, they're all raising their hand.
Covers this ball. A soaring drive deep left center field. Goodbye, home run, Philadelphia, and their offense is on. And the lead grows to 5. A solo home run. That'll make them grand slam proof the rest of the way.
Good execution by the Philadelphia Phillies, getting the big hits when they need them.
Here's the pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. And Steve, we've watched them just dominating here in this game. The pitching unable to find the outs.
Well, that home run may be the exclamation point on this one, Gary.
And this is popped up on the left side. And he puts that one away. 1 down.
Philadelphia Phillies. Right fielder.
And it's Hunter Pence in the box. Doing the pitching, it'll be HOU. He's been chosen to take over out there. And as he gets going against these Philadelphia hitters, what do you think's in store?
Well, HOU is a pitcher. It's all about deception. He'll throw that high fastball, then throws curveball off of that, and then go to the changeup as well. Good quality stuff, but he needs to command the fastball.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. And it goes foul. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pence needs to protect the strike zone.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
And Hunter Pence misses. That's strike 3.
Watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought the timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
And Juan Pierre to bat. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1. And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2. Lined foul towards third. The pitch. And he looks at a fastball that's in there. Side retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. 5-run lead for the Phillies. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
The bat for the Houston
Astros at the plate. He's gone 1 for 3 tonight off Wheeler.
You got a strikeout on the sinker in the last at bat. You've got to go back to that pitch again during this at bat, at least when you have 2.
That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. As he drops back and puts it away.
This is turning into complete domination right now. 15 retired in a row. This guy is absolutely dazzling today.
Their shortstop in the box. Struck out swinging his last time up. Popped into foul territory down the left side. He catches that, and that's out number 2.
You got 2 outs here in the 9th inning, a big lead. You want to go right at them, force them to put hit after hit after hit together, understanding that still is not going to be enough.
Alvarez is in the batter's box, still seeking his first hit of the ball game. That one's on the ground, but he gets it in front of him. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball in a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
It's fouled off.
Foul!
The 1-2 pitch.
Foul ball!
And he fouls off another one.
Well, you know the pitcher wants to get this strikeout right here, but the last thing he wants to do when he's ahead in the count is make a mistake. And the more balls he keeps fouling.
Swing, fly ball. This may be the ball game. That's the last out. This ball game is now over. Oh, they have done it. The Philadelphia Phillies are the new world champions. Unbelievable. And let the World Series celebration begin. The emotions of a year. You're going to see it on the faces of these players now. This is the moment they have been waiting for.
Gary, they knew it could happen today, and it did. You're looking at the culmination of an incredible season. Hard work, adversity, everything came together, and now they are the champions.
Steve, this is when they are kids again.
They just can't contain themselves. Look at the celebration.
And now a look back at a man who helped bring his team the World Series championship. The player who has earned the prestigious MVP award.
Well, he couldn't be a more deserving player. He led this team throughout the entire series, really throughout the entire season. A tremendous effort and a tremendous accomplishment.
It has been a remarkable year of baseball and a marvelous moment for all the fans and a pleasure for us to be able to bring it to you.
That sure has been, Gary. I want to thank the fans, all of our crew. I want to thank you as well and everybody that's been here to make it a great baseball season.
And thank you, everybody, for joining in. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and we'll see you next year.
And we were witness to history in this one.
For John Kruk, Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Good night.